Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Tampa Bay Rays taking on the San Francisco Giants. Just about ready to go. And today's starting pitcher, Babe Ruth. Singy, always a treat when we get to watch him work.
Very crafty guy out there on the hill. A stellar career ERA in the low twos. Very tough to get to. Just when you think you've got him figured out, he flips the script. We'll see how the hitters are able to adapt to him today.
Ball one there. Line drive, base hit. Around first, digging for two. The throw in, safely into second. He's got a double.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Manuel Margot in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Next offering upstairs.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
And he deals. Fouls one off. 2-2. The pitch. Rudder breaks for third. Got him swinging. Yandy Diaz now.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Center field. Snags it on the run. Runner tags from third. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across, and it's 1-0.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Brandon Lau stands in with two away as he takes a ball. And a 1-1. Fought off foul. Two outs. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Third out. So they get one run, one hit, no errors, and no one left on. Bottom half of inning number one coming up. It's the Rays 1 and the Giants nothing. Back here at Oracle Park. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Shane McClanahan.
Leading up.
Well, what quickly stands out to me for this guy is that he comes in with a 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio of the season. So when you consider consistency, the ability to get swings and misses, and to limit base runners, that's critical in winning games today, especially when teams are dependent.
Here's the Giants lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Gunnar Henderson.
Well, this club has started to lean on him. He's got 10 RBIs in his last 10 games. So this is a guy, when you need some momentum, got some runners on, you want him at the plate. He's been clutch, and he's been delivering big time.
John Storm in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Swing and a miss, and the count is 1-2.
Well, the hitter looked pretty comfortable on that swing. Pitchers don't like to see that. We'll see how he changes it up on this next pitch.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. His 63rd home run of the season, and we're all square. It's 1-1. Singy, he's got a nice hitting streak going, and he extends it another game with that swing.
So locked in right now, Boog, and clearly it's not like he's just stringing singles together during this streak.
And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Pitch misses, and it's a ball and a strike.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And now the lefty. Smoked on the ground a second. Tosses to first. They get the out on Soto. Now batting Mitch Haniger. 2 homers in the game yesterday, so he's feeling good coming in. That one ripped. Back there. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. He'll circle the bases, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 2-1.
When the guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Thairo Estrada to the plate. Foul ball there. The wind of the pitch. Good eye right there.
1-0.
Close, but call the ball. 2-1. 2 down, nobody on. Swung on, belted. That one carried. And it's out of here. His 29th of the season, and they add on. It's 3-1.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Now it's Brendan Rodgers. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Strike one. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the
Fly ball down the line. And it one-hops the wall. The throw into second. And he's got a double.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Over to first, and that will end the inning. They explode with 3 solo homers in the inning. We head to the second from San Francisco. It's the Giants 3, the Rays 1. Back here at the ballpark, now it's the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. And a pitch. And downstairs.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
That's a strike. And 1-1. Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the guy on the mound is earning it. And that's important because you got to make guys earn it.
Next pitch misses outside. 2-2. Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see these guys a lot.
Yeah, Boog, these guys are all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with some of these guys.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Got him looking. And there's one down.
Well, I'm not really sure why he let that one go by. I mean, out of the hand, it had a lot of the strike zone. Sure, it had some good arm side run at the end to move to the outside part of the plate. But with 2 strikes, you got to be ready to swing it there, and you can't leave it in the umpire's hands.
Makes the grab on the run. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Yairo Munoz. And it's fouled away. And a pitch. That one finds the zone. 0-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Bottom of the second. And the batter now, Tyler Soderstrom.
The catcher.
The pitch. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And a base hit right there. And now runners at the corners, nobody out. Back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Luis Robert getting ready to hit. Swinging a foul straight back.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
The pitch. And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And another ball.
All right, so in this at bat, he's seen a couple of off-speed pitches, now back-to-back fastballs. In this count, he definitely.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. 1 run is in, another scores. 2 runs in on the play, and they lead by 4.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Well struck right field. That's got a chance. And it's off the top of the wall. Across is the runner from first. It's 6-1. Not in time. He's safe. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
New arm out of the bullpen, Shane Baz.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
At the belt and fires. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Righty delivers. There's a swing and a drive. And gone! He leaves the yard to right. His 49th home run of the season. It's 8-1. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
Now here is Mitch Haniger. And that one hammered. Munoz raging back towards the wall, and it's gone. His 2nd home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 9-1.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
In the air, right side. Margot makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Brendan Rodgers, the next Giant to hit, doubled in his first AB. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
On a line, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. And now Gunnar Henderson. Loud feed to second. That's 1. Throw to first, but he beat it. Tyler Soderstrom, the next Giant to hit, singled and scored his first time. Hammer, base hit. Henderson rounds second on his way to third. The run scores all the way from first. It's 10-1.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And that's a base hit. Runner holds at third, so even with 2 outs, they didn't risk it.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Luis Robert now. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. They get the force. That's the 3rd out. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now 10-1. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here in San Francisco, Isaac Paredes now. Ruth back to work. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Paredes goes 5 feet 11 inches, 215 pounds, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Fouled off left side. 0-2 now. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Swing and a pop-up. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Now it's Randy Arozarena. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. And a foul ball. Arozarena in his 4th year hitting leadoff in today's game, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. That one's in there. That's strike 2.
Two-seam fastball has been very consistent. He's been able to throw it to both sides of the plate and some really good arm side run.
And right back to the mound. Tosses to first, 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Down in order go the Rays. They're down 9. It's 10-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And digging in for San Francisco, John Storm. The pitch. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back there. And out of here. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. And they add a run. It's 11-1.
High velocity up and in is just such a difficult location for the hitter. But this time he pulls the hands tight to the body, gets through this pitch. What conviction in that swing. Awesome job at the plate.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Pete Fairbanks.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game. He's got one already tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if he pops another one here.
The 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Fights it off. He'll see another. Next offering in the dirt. Now 1-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Lau sends it to first. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
Fastball grew right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Haniger, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Foul ball. Right-hander kicks, deals. And he dodges that fastball.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Typically not easy to go deep to center field, but he almost did right there and got a little help from the wind, just not enough.
And that one is lifted in the air. Munoz makes the catch, and that'll do it. When the Giants go deep, it's bye-bye, baby. 3 innings complete. Major League Baseball is on the show. As we go to the top of the 4th. Now up for Tampa Bay, Manuel Margot. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. That one lifted to left. Soto going after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Yandy Diaz. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. 2013 in the playoffs. You caught one as the Red Sox played the Rays in the division series.
I sacrificed a bracelet. It was my wrist and my hand.
0-2.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 0-2. On the ground right side. He takes it on his own. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. The 0-1. And that one fouled off. 0-2 now. Swings through it for the K. He swung over top of the curveball. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. They trail by double digits. 11-1. Welcome back. Here's the second baseman, Brendan Rodgers.
The second baseman, Brendan Rodgers.
And the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. And the righty deals. This one high in the air to left center. Grabs it on the run. And there's one down.
Now batting.
Now the third baseman, Gunnar Henderson. Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back and gone. He'll touch them all. Home run number 20 on the year, and they add to the lead. It's 12-1.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
That's out to center field. Munoz gets under it. Puts it away for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Lars Nootbaar, the next Giant to hit. That one drilled left field. That's going back. Back some more. And that one's gone into the bleachers. A solo shot. And they tack on to their lead. It's 13-1.
Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that. And that time, that ball was hit hard.
And now it's Luis Robert in there for strike 1. Fouled off. He was late. Next pitch misses. Ball 1.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Next pitch inside. 2-2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Got it by him for the K. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. We played 4. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. And now the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
Witt Jr.
Here's a strike. Bobby Witt Jr., a second-generation big leaguer. His dad won 142 games in the show. The Royals made Bobby Jr. the number 2 overall pick in the 2019 draft right after Adley Rutschman, and he made his debut in 2022. Finished behind Julio Rodriguez, Rutschman, and Stephen Kwan for Rookie of the Year. Great crop of rookies. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Not too often you're going to see a sub-90-mile-per-hour fastball get by a hitter for the strikeout, especially when it's in a very hittable location like that. Makes me think he's either looking for something else completely or he tried to do way too much with that swing. Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And the pitch. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Hit weakly on the ground. Henderson over to first in time. And the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th. 2 outs, base is empty. And stepping in for the Rays, Jairo Munoz. And first offering is fouled off. The wind of the pitch. He swings and fouls one off. Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Bottom of the inning. Here's a speed threat. John Storm. And the right-hander back to work. And that's too high. Bullpen movement for the Rays. Colin Poche, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. In the air out to center. Munoz settles under this one. Makes the grab. 1 up, 1 down. Now the youngster Juan Soto. He's already homered here in this one.
Soto.
Hard hit right side. Lau sends it to first. And a couple of quick outs. Stepping in, Mitch Haniger.
Almost drove one out of here last time up. Flied out to the warning track.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Just off the inside edge. And here it comes. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. Can't get there. Base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. It's a double, and he's 3 for 4 tonight.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Now it's going to be Tyro Estrada. That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. The run comes in from second, and it's 14-1. And in its second with an RBI double.
Waste no time there. Everything was mechanically sound with that swing right there. I mean, that's pretty much what you're wanting to replicate with every rep you take. You want good balance, barrel directly to the baseball, and good long extension after contact out in front of home plate. Man, there are a lot of doubles in a swing like that.
Colin Poche on the pitch here.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Bounce to the right side. Lau sends it to first, and that ends the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're through 5. Giants out in front here, 14-1. So digging in, Isaac Paredes. His first at bat was a strikeout. The wind of the pitch. Slice the other way. That's a base hit.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
That's in there. And a count 1-1. That one at the knees for a strike. Here's a 1-2. Hit on the ground, might be 2. To second, there's 1. Double play. That was some defensive wizardry.
I think those 6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play. But right there, very well done.
Rosarena in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Bounce to the left side. And foul ball. And the 0-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 7-8-9, 2 up in the home half of the inning. Giants on top, 14-1. Bottom of the 6th, and digging in for San Francisco, Gunnar Henderson. The pitch. That one ripped right center field. That's back. And it's gone. That'll fire up the dugout, and they boost their lead. It's 15-1. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
And now here is Tyler Soderstrom. Munoz puts the squeeze on that one, and there's one away.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
Newt Bar now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Tampa Bay's bullpen with some action. Garrett Clevenger warming up for manager Kevin Cash. And there's a ball. Swing and a base hit.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Left field, way back there. To the warning track, makes the catch.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
So 2 down now, and here is John Storm. He's got a couple homers already, so could he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those two he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
That's to third, and that's a fair ball. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. And now it's Juan Soto. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it hits the fence. 1 run is in. Now 2 runs score, and the lead continues to grow.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
Now on the mound for the Rays, Garrett Clevenger.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today.
And the throw to first is there to put an end to the inning. So they get 3 runs on 4 hits. 1 was the solo homer. We're through 6 full. The Giants lead it 17-1. Here's Manuel Margot.
Tampa Bay, the right fielder, number 13.
Ruth back to work.
Margot.
That's through there for a strike.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
And a foul ball. The next offering misses. And that is ball 1.
2 strikes.
Right through there, got it. And he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today. So now the DH spot, Yandy Diaz. That one's in there, 0-1.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
Clips the corner. That is strike 2. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Kicks and fires.
Ball, that's out.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. The wide to kick the pitch. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And the lefty with the 0-1. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Well, I didn't think he got it off the bat, but the wind made it a lot more interesting than expected. Nice job of the center fielder. Puts it all the way back to the warning track. Man.
Witt lays off down low as he digs in for the third time. Next offering is in for a strike. Diaz, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Bottom of the 7th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Thairo Estrada. Here comes a pitch. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Check swing. He held up. And the count is 2-0. The wind of the pitch. That's ripped. Base hit.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
And the batter now, Brendan Rodgers. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it's off the wall. In to score from first, and they extend their lead.
Just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. As soon as that one shot off his barrel, he was thinking extra bases. Really nice job of getting the bat out front, but not hooking around it or rolling over it. Just kept the swing on plane and smoked that thing into the gap.
Munoz makes the play. Runner tags up for third, and he makes it up to third with 1 away.
Now batting.
And here is Tyler Soderstrom. That's a base hit. Run scores.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Now at the plate, Lars Nootbaar. And there's a foul ball. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Swing and a ball popped up. Fair ball. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the center fielder, Luis Robert. Hammered to center. No doubt about this one. Way out of here. Gone. Luis Robert hits 1 out. And they tack on 3. It's 22-1.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Andrew Kittredge.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
And now it's going to be John Storm. Ground ball right side. Lau sends it to first. 2 down. Here's Juan Soto. High fly ball pretty well struck out towards right center. Margot ranging back up against the wall and brings it in. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run homer. We look ahead to inning number 8. Back after this on the show. Ready to begin the 8th. Now up for Tampa Bay, Harold Ramirez.
Harold Ramirez.
Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1. Ruth still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one, and at this point he wants to finish what he started.
Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of a hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive.
Next offering is fouled back. Next offering is in for a strike. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Nope.
And takes low for ball 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And he went, says Larry Bullard. Back here at the ballpark. And now the right fielder, Mitch Haniger. The pitch. And that one is inside ball 1. Movement in the bullpen. Jason Adam preparing to come on if needed. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And they take care of Haniger for the out. 1 away. Tyro Estrada, the next Giant to hit. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. An absolutely majestic shot. Home run number 30 on the year. It's 23-1.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
And up next for the Giants, Brendan Rodgers. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Kittredge, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a slider, and he works in a 4-seamer. Back to the mound. And it finds its way through for a hit.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
This one ripped, but foul to the right. Rodgers, the base runner at first with 1 out. Righty to the plate. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Can't glove it cleanly. Tyler Soderstrom will hit next.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
On the ground to second, might be 2. There's 1. On to first, double play, and that's the inning. It's a run for the Giants on the solo blast. Last chance for the Rays coming up. New inning getting started. Here's the catcher, Christian Bethancourt.
Number 14.
Ruth back to work.
Bethancourt.
That's a strike. And that's in for a strike.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
Here's the 0-2. Stays alive. To the right side, Rodgers gets it to first. Now 1 gone in the 9th. Now the left fielder, Randy Arozarena, 1 for 3. That's in there. It's 0-1.
Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
And now the count is even. And he deals. And now 1 and 2.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Struck him out without a swing. Clipped the bottom of the zone with a curve for strike 3. Manuel Margot up to the plate. In there, and it's 0-1. That's a little bit low. Towards first. And the Giants have done it again. They've won the National League West.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start, who knew he'd throw a complete game and get the victory. But an excellent job of continuing to just throw what the catcher put down. He navigated through this ball game, a jam here, a jam there, but ultimately it was an outstanding outing.
So this one got a little out of hand. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.